There are two types of options contracts: call options and put options. This one is a call option where the buyer, who will now call the holder of the contract, is given the right to buy the security at the agreed-upon strike price. When the holder of the options contract exercises the option, the seller of the options contract has to sell the security at the strike price. People buy call options when they're bullish on a position. They think the value of the security is going to go up beyond the strike price in the contract. If that happens, the holder can exercise the option and buy the security below the current market value. If you look at this chart, for example, the value of the stock today is $50. In this call option, the strike price is $55, and the premium is $2 per share. The break-even price is $57. If the price of the stock is below $55, then the holder of the option loses their entire investment, the premium they paid to the seller. The amount of the initial investment is $200, since shares are traded in increments of 100. If the current price of the stock reaches $58, the holder buys the shares for $55. The $3 difference covers the premium the holder invested and results in $1 of profit per share. In practice, most people don't exercise the options but buy and sell the option contracts. So let's look at how we price a call option. The price of a call option is the same as the premium value. It is the combination of two different numbers, the intrinsic value and the time premium or time value. The first part, the intrinsic value, is tied to the actual worth of the underlying asset. It represents the difference between the current market price of the underlying asset and the strike price. When that equals 0 or less, the option is out of the money. The time value represents the potential for the option to gain intrinsic value before expiration. It is influenced by several factors, like the volatility of the underlying stock, time till expiration, market conditions, etc. The time value diminishes exponentially as the option approaches its expiration date. The time value is option price minus intrinsic value. In this example, the price or premium of the call option contract is $16 for a $215 strike price for 1 month. The current value of the stock is $213. The intrinsic value is the current stock price minus the strike price, which equals -2. Any negative value means that the intrinsic value of the contract is 0, and the option is considered out of the money. If the intrinsic value is 0 and the contract price/premium value is $16, the time value equals $16 too, because without intrinsic value it makes up the entire premium amount. In another scenario, let's say the value of the same stock is $218. Then the option contract would be considered in the money because the current stock value minus the strike price equals 3, a positive value. Since the intrinsic value is $3 and the contract price, or premium, is $16, the time value equals $13. Next, let's watch a video to see how we value a put option.